Goku. Kia ora e te whānau, Shane Milne tēnei. Welcome to a brand new kaupapa where we talk about things that Arataua has done in the past or is about to do, break down the subject, talk about the learnings, key points, and we can all learn together and have a laugh as well about some of the mistakes that we've made, maybe you fellas have made at the same time, and we can all learn. So, let's go!
Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about the very first, I want to say like large contract that Arataua ever got. It was a contract that Māori television were dishing out ages ago. They still might these days, I'm not sure, called Ngā Pari Ka Rangaranga, where it was a foot in the door really for young producers to come in and pitch an idea, get it across the line a lot quicker, but it's very, very small budget. I think like the maximum was 10 eps, and it was 30 minutes long. It needed to be 100% at Te Reo Māori as well. And we pitched it to MTS and we got it, and it was called Ngā Kapahaka o Te Tai Tokerau. So, we'll watch it with you, watch the intro, and then we'll talk about it. Manaia, early morning, up on the Bryn Derwins, you can't beat it. I remember shooting all of this, I was trying to do that kōhauro vibe, you know. Shout outs to Te Reo Takiwā Dan, beautiful waiata. Hey, who's that beautiful fella? He's about 20 years younger. God, everyone's about 20 years younger. Hokianga Harbour, Tēpirini, and of course this is our whānau from Hokianga, Te Puo. I think there's about 3 or 4 there. That's the main shot. The wairere there, you can see the spray. Ngā kapahaka o te Tai Tokerau, baby. Main. So that was the opening titles for Ngā Kapahaka o Te Tai Tokerau. I think we shot and delivered this in 2015, so it was a while ago. And it was all about, obviously, Ngā Kapahaka o Te Tai Tokerau, but who they were, where they come from, the people that they represented, some of the songs that they did, and the meanings behind those waiata as well. It's pretty cool. Can I just, I wrote down some notes for us all. Here we go. So, first and foremost, e mihi ana ki a whakaata Māori, and to Kawariki Morgan as well, who was the commissioner back then at that time, for letting us get the go. Luckily with Ngā Kapahaka o Te Tai Tokerau, I was still performing and everything like that. We went with a kaupapa that, number one, we knew intrinsically. We had connections with the people, we knew we could do it, and so I just did a tono to my own whānau really. So mihi ana ki a koutou te pūao, and then of course to te kapahaka o Hātea, who came on to Tautoko as well, and then Hokianga, te kapahaka o Hokianga, and they all agreed to come in and be a part of the show. And if it wasn't for them, I mean, wouldn't have been what it was. It was an awesome kaupapa. Number 2, it wasn't that much putia, to be fair. I think we got like 30k for 6 eps. Now that might sound heaps, but I tell you, not really. You know, so you got to use your connections where you can and wherever you can as well, just to make sure you get something done really. Number 3, good people. We were really lucky to have some good mates really who are keen to tautoko, and also awesome talent. Again, e mihi ana ki a koutou te kapahaka o Hātea. All Tene and Marcia were real, like, lovely, actually. They could have said no, but they did. Te Puo, our whānau there, that was awesome. And then, of course, our whanaunga in Hokianga, if it wasn't for them, it would have been terrible, to be fair. And then we had, like, amazing cam-op, the bro J-Dog, Jacob, and then our editor as well, the bro Rangirangi jumped on, and brother Roy on sound mix. I mean, you know how I spoke about the cost, 30 grand for 6 eps. If you took about just the crew alone, and then all of the pain and everything like that quickly gets eaten up. But having people who are way better than you on board to allow you to like go, yeah, or now let's do it like this, but then to be able to just go, nah, this is how we do it. You know, I had some ideas, but the bro Jacob was able to go like, Chichu, here's our wide, I'm gonna get some things, and you and your little camera, you can go over there, bro, and get us some little cutaways or something like that, you know. And then of course with Rangirangi as well, he was awesome creatively, he knows kapahaka, so that really worked. Having a good team is critical, and was critical. We couldn't have done it without them. Number 4 is passion. Ki te kore e whai wāhi mai te ngākau ki etahi o nei kaupapa. Kaore pēr koe e koke ki tua o tā wauwau kia ki te kaupapa. You know what I mean? I mean, budget aside, I'd do it again tomorrow if I could, with the exact same people, with the exact same kaupapa, because it was awesome. We learned so much. Those are my tips. Learnings, we learned heaps. I think we lost money on this as well. Couple things I would do differently. Inexperience meant that when I say we, me, forgot to do a few things, you know? And then also, because of, like I said, it was our first time, not knowing about some of the hidden costs. Like back in those days, for Kata Māori, we still had to deliver to them on a tape, you know? And we had to pay for that, you know? So like when your budgets are stretched so much, and then the bro Kawa tells me, oh yeah, so aroha my brother, but we're delivering on tapes and you gotta pay for that, you know. It was $1,000 or something like that, but you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I've got $1,000, you know. So that was definitely a learning. But again, I'm so thankful for people like Kawariki who were able to, you know, recognize some of the mistakes, but also just being lovely enough to go, this is how you do it, bro. He didn't have to do some things like that. So again, if there wasn't any passion for the kaupapa, if there wasn't any strong connections with the people that you're working with, it might not have been as fluid. Another big learning, when you got too many mind, man. Too many mind, trying to interview yourself and worry about the cameras and everything like that. You miss out critical kaupapa kōrero that you probably should have covered, and then you get into edit, and then you realize, fuck, I didn't speak about that thing that we went up there to speak about. And then you're like, okay, how do we cover this, you know? That was an issue. But again, good people, good crew, good editors, good whānau. It was me. Lessons, you don't know what you don't know, man. So you're gonna mess up, but because you got a good team around you, it all comes into play. So once again, e mihi ana ki a koutou I mātaki mai, and if you've got any more questions, hit us up on our IG or message me or whatever, and we'll go from there. Peace!